Um, I don't like it. I'm on a table and I've got needles in my arms. Uh,
Are you human?
I think so. Coming into it, it was weird. It was like the mask, I could feel like, again, the line going down my body. And it was like the masculine and the feminine were not connected and they were like twirled against each other. They're not unified. But I'm being pumped with some kind of toxin of something. I can feel it going through my blood, through my body.
Have you
Um,
been abducted?
I don't know. I know that there's TVs and it's a really dark room. I can feel the needle here. It's going this way. I'm heavy. My head's connected to the table. My arms are connected to the table, my legs. And
So
it's
I'd
like,
like to mention that while I want you to observe and remember this because it's important information for you, that you do not have to feel this pain. You can become the observer of this scene because you're retrieving important information relevant to your questions today.
I changed perspectives. I'm
Okay.
in a circle room. I still feel the needle. I don't
Okay.
feel it going through my veins the same way. It's just really cold. I can feel it's really cold. Like if you went to the doctor and got an IV bag. Um, they're watching me through cameras. There's like a bunch of people in white coats on the other end of this camera. I feel young. I do feel young. Um, but I don't think I feel scared or anything like that. I'm just like maybe drugged.
Yeah.
I can feel my body starting to shake. Um, it's changing. My DNA is changing, which is
Yeah.
scary.
What kind of body are you in? Are you in the body we know as Teresa as a child, or are you somebody else?
I feel like yes, but I feel like I'm a boy version of me. I feel like I'm looking at this body, but it's not female anymore, or I don't know if it ever was. Um, I don't know. I have short hair. I look different, but I feel like myself.
Sure. Are you clearing something from this memory right now? You can
I
allow it to clear.
am changing. My body's growing. It's changing. It's not uncomfortable. It's just really cold. It's like I went from being a person to something else. Everything in my DNA changes. It's changing.
What have you become?
I'm not human anymore. I'm ugly. Um, I'm not reptilian or alien. I'm just deformed and not right. But it's like it took everything that was human and it's not human anymore either. I don't think this is me. Maybe I'm just perceiving what they do to other people. But it feels like it's underground. Um, and it's
On
not,
Earth,
yes. Yes, this
like
was,
in one of their domes, a deep underground missile base or military base.
yes. And the people in the white coats are human and non-human also. They're, there's so many people, so many children. They
I
keep them in
wonder, do you know where they're getting these children?
everywhere.
I'm
They
sorry.
they take them from everywhere, anywhere.
Yes. Trafficking, stealing.
Yes. Some are bought, some are stolen. Some they pick up off the streets. They don't feel they're significant, but they are significant for their experiments. They're like cattle.
Yes.
Some are being sold for other experiments on planet and off planet. Some are being harvested for their organs and their blood.
Yes.
And it's like they're locked away and forgotten, but they're not forgotten because they're important. And being in the dark changes them. They're losing themselves. But I don't see their souls in them. It's like their souls leave.
To avoid the terror.
Yes. They're hollow.
Is somebody helping the souls leave? Or do the souls just know how to do that?
I think they just fracture. Some of them have guides. They have beings around them, but others look dead. Their eyes are dead, but they weren't when they arrived. And then I see them being dispersed, and the ones that have guides can leave, but the ones that are dead inside, they perish in a way. They will not leave.
They become
It,
trapped?
I don't see it as being trapped. They have to go through this in order to repay debts from past lives. But it's different. It's the human version of them died. They still have to repay their debt in a different way on another planet.
Okay.
I don't think they're in pain. Not always. But it's like they lost their humanness.
Yes.
I see I see a ring above the planet. It's like it reminds me of like a surgeon's, like a training surgeon's room in a hospital where people are observing above and they're watching it all happen.
Uh-huh.
But they're not the people from the bodies. They're others. They're not good. Peas and they're ugly. They're really ugly. I want to say demonic. They're not demonic. Demonic is stupid. They look,
Trust
they look,
whatever it is.
it's like these ETs are deformed because of what they're doing. That's the way I'm seeing them.
Yes.
But they're so invested. They're so invested. They don't like me
Yes.
noticing.
And they're the ones observing, correct?
They're observing, they're facilitating. In a way, they're feeding the hysteria.
Yes. Are they directing this whole thing?
I think in a way, yes, but it's like they've lost their feminine sense. The feminine, I don't know, it's like it was pulled out of their souls. My skin, again, on my left side, it's like that whole portion of my body is like on fire.
In
I
this
think
body, the Teresa body, or the body that you're experiencing there?
my energetic body. I can feel it in my physical body, but it's more in my energetic body.
Is
Uh,
something trying to interfere with your yin?
no, this is what they're experiencing.
Okay.
They're not merged like I'm merged, like you're merged. They are separate from the masculine and the feminine. They are split. That's what we are experiencing now on a mass scale almost. Humans are merging again, but these beings, they're fighting it.
Yes.
Forgotten, the masculine took over. The it's not pure masculine, it's
Distorted.
distorted. It feels fake. It feels robotic. And then the feminine feels hollow. Like they pulled what they didn't want out. Where is she? Where does she go though? I don't know where their feminine is, but I do feel like they'll change. They don't have a choice. They will, um, I feel the words. They will come back to it. Because I don't feel like this harvesting is going on the same way now. The children are not being harvested anymore. Now it's other humans. Through the transgender agenda, through
Mm.
politics, through separating us by this AI. I see AI, I see robots. Um, it's not real, but it's the same thing, just on a different level.
Yes.
I also see it through animals. I see farms, um, bioengineered animals, bioengineered plants. It's all the same. And the weather, they're affecting They're affecting the weather to keep people scared.
Mm.
Which is not as effective as it used to be. Because I see small pockets of these people who are scared, but the light is getting brighter everywhere else. The chemtrails are different, the weather's different. We're changing everything. And in turn, it's affecting them. It's like it's weird whenever I look at these beings, it's like I can see they're deformed, but in small portions, they're not deformed anymore. They actually have color and they're not grayscale. It did feel like they were slowly disappearing off that platform. Kind of like they had no choice.
Yes.
But I didn't tell you, Sarah. I saw another fraction of the 5D shift, and now we're at 4/5.
Oh, wow.
I saw that a couple days ago.
I wonder if that's relevant to how you're seeing them disappear from the platform.
I think so. Because as I was going to the restroom, it was like there was cords merging the masculine and the feminine. It was kind of like they were being sewn back together, and then I was seeing them kind of disappear.
Yes.
Like they would be their normal, and I couldn't see what they were. I could just see these forms. Oh, my hands are electric. I could just see these forms becoming light and then just disappearing.